Ryan, it's a beautiful day down on Bournemouth Beach. Familiar territory for you over the years?
Yeah, I mean, I lived here for around 10 years, so I probably know every grain of this sand by heart.
7 years you spent here as a player. How big a part has the south coast of England been in your life?
Yeah, no, it's huge because not once probably when I came down from Aberdeen would I think that when I finish football that I'll live down here for the rest of my life. So obviously within a year or two, that's the decision I made. Obviously family up in Aberdeen, but at the same time, I just love it down here so much. So yeah, when I finish football, this will be where I live, and the partner lives down here as well. So yeah, it's definitely something that I love, and yeah, just living down here just makes me happy.
What was it like growing up in Aberdeen? Was it football right from the start for you?
No, it wasn't. I actually moved away to the Middle East for years and years for my dad's work. So came back and joined a boys club for 2 years, and then kind of joined Aberdeen from there. And before you know it, I was in the first team at 16. So yeah, it was different, but I wouldn't change it for the world. And I just think it's probably made me the person that I am today. Not once did I ever want to be a footballer at a very young age. So my dad used to take me to, it was like, I called it like a Brazilian soccer school. So we used to go on there on Thursdays, but I would train with Aberdeen first, or the Cove boys first, and then I'd have a Burger King, and then in the middle, because I didn't have a lot of time, and then I would go and train at night as well. So when I got to 14, I started doing a lot more like football camps, because my dad thought, right, he's enjoying it, so he's never had a hobby before, so let's give this one a bash. So yeah, there was no pressure, it was just go and enjoy it. A lot of people raised their eyebrows when I went to League One with Bournemouth, when I was playing every game with Aberdeen at such a young age. An opportunity of working under the manager, Eddie Howe, the team, what the team wanted to be, going from League 2 to the Premier League. Obviously I joined when we were League 1. And then to have that journey was a big factor.
Talking about influences, you've said about Eddie Howe, he brought you to Bournemouth, he had you again at Newcastle. How big a factor has he been in your whole career?
We've helped each other. It's obviously a little bit awkward now of what happened, so we're probably not on the best of terms. But I don't regret anything we've done together, you know? He was unbelievable with me. I done well for him. I learned as a player, I learned from him, and yeah, it's sad how it ended, but at the same time it's ended now, so it's something that I'll always cherish, the years that we had. But it's different now, and I'm enjoying football again like I probably never have done in a long time at Southampton, and with this management and new staff. Does it just feel like this was the perfect club at the perfect time for you? The minute Russell phoned me, I pushed like everything to get down here. Not because I'm from down here, honestly. That was honestly the last thing that was on my mind. It was all about playing football, all about getting promoted again, because I knew what it was like to get promoted from Bournemouth. It was honestly, it was an unbelievable feeling. I know the club really well, obviously, from being down here, and I know a lot of the lads at Southampton, Stuart Armstrong, Adam, Shea. So I know a lot of people, so they said it was unbelievable. So I tried to push it as much as I possibly could, and finally got it over the line. And yeah, here's to the future of us getting promoted first and foremost, and then even if we don't, I want to stay for as long as possible, whatever happens at the end of the season, but the goal is to get promoted. You've spoken about Russell. He's had a massive impact, not just on you, but on the whole club. How far back do you two go? Yeah, a long time. My first Scotland call-up was when I was 18 maybe, and he was obviously there being more experienced pro, so kind of took me under his wing a little bit to help me out, show me around. Yeah, so we've known each other for a long time. Obviously got some stories that I probably can't tell of Scotland and trips and stuff like that. For everyone, I just think he's first and foremost, such a good guy, but as a manager he is unbelievable. I mean, some of his philosophy I'd never even thought of before. So to see that and learn from it is unbelievable, and it takes time to adapt to his way of playing, but he's a top manager. Have you ever had to broach the subject with him about why am I not starting more games? No, honestly. We said at the start, it was like 29 now. I want to play every game, obviously, but at the same time, there's so much bigger objectives that we need to get together, and that's getting the club promoted. We said that from day one when we were on the phone to each other, how good a feeling that would be. Started my game at Walsall at home and enjoyed it, but if I'm back on the bench this weekend, then I'm back on the bench. I try and help the team as much as I can, come on, try and score, try and give some energy, and that's that. So no, we'll never fight, honestly, we'll never fight, because we've got that relationship of he knows what's best for the team and I want what's best for the team.
You mentioned Scotland before, particularly talking about Russell.
Yeah.
There's a Euros on the horizon. Was that in your thinking at all when you came here? No. How about now?
No, honestly, this is not me not wanting to go. It's just, I promise you, day to day, you can ask my partner, it's all about getting up, getting promoted, and she's like, what do you do today? It's like, oh yeah, we train like this today, or this is what we're looking at the weekend, this is win, just win. If the Euros things happen, it happens. I've got two objectives, and that's the big one is, like I say, is to get promoted, and the second one is to sign here for as long as I can, and whatever happens after that with Scotland and stuff like that, if I never play again, then I never play again. If I do, then I'll put on the jersey like I always do, and it's pride, and I'll give my all. But yeah, it never came in my mind now.
As we sit here now, we are one game away from breaking a club record unbeaten run.
The managers mentioned it, but I think as players we know history is, you can't take that away from anyone. To go 20 games if we can unbeaten in any league is some achievement. Don't go thinking into the game thinking, yeah, we've won it already. We want to make history for Southampton. To do that is a massive achievement, and anyone should be proud of that. We
started at the top of the interview talking a bit about what you do away from football, how much you like having a stroll along here. Have you got your tickets for Taylor Swift yet for the summer?
No. No one's been able to get me some. But no, I think, I don't know if she's doing a UK tour soon, isn't she? So yeah, maybe try and get on the bandwagon, but tickets are so expensive. So any freebies out there, just let me know and I'll pick some up. But yeah, no, I've got some good hobbies, to be fair. I'm a good golfer. Yeah, that's it.
There's a few in the golf squad, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, yeah. Lads like to play together. Armour, Gav, Yanni, Stewie Armstrong. The gaffer thinks he's good. Gilly's very good, seemingly. Once Gilly gets a little bit better, I'll let him play with me.